It's pretty. Oh, we have both players ready. I'll get a counter. Okay, cool. We have a countdown going. So, I probably don't have to bother explaining bingo because I only saw it stream, so I figure everybody here has an idea what, like, everybody who is here for a reason, right? So I guess my argument. So, yeah, you probably know what's up. Again, I'll talk about the match briefly though, that this isn't the elimination match. And yeah. I'll just get this ready. There's about a minute left on the countdown. What's up, little Lackluster, and what's up, Funny Fun? Hey, Hydrogen. Yeah, you might hear me type in a sec because Vapo living in a time zone, like the countdown doesn't really work for him, so you know, I have to type out the countdown for him. Hey Tav. Hey Jerky Jerk. Okay, match started. Okay, cool. Oops. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Squirrel. Alright. What do we have early game, first and foremost? What's rushable? I would assume probably one of the most rushable things in this board seems to be 2 hearts, 2 optional Theo cutscenes, and 3 winged berries. Those are all pretty early. Intervention berries also on the board, but those usually take a bit of time. Oh, start of 1A berries actually, yeah. There's that too. If these guys both decide to play 2A, we should definitely pay attention if they're going to pick the 2A Bino, because that's something they definitely want to do on this board. For 2 reasons, that is. The probably less important reason is use 10 binoculars. You know, the 1 Bino you can definitely miss for that, but use 1 Bino in 5 chapters is kind of important to get that one right there. So assuming that they will both play 2A, or, you know, at least not skip over chapter 2, which I assume both of them will do, because I don't really see a reason to skip chapter 2. They should definitely get that. Talking about skipping, I don't really know what you want to skip on the sports. The prime candidate of resort seems not like too awful, but I guess it's, you know, it's not like good enough either to where you definitely don't want to skip it. You could still skip 3A. There's a huge mass order, stun Oshira 15 times, pick 8 berries, but those are quite out of the way because it's 15. And resort cassette, I guess. That's about it though. So I suppose 3A is skippable, but yeah. You could also play it, it's not too bad. Resort Prune Red I should also mention, but I usually don't mention it because it's like so out of the way. Oh no. So Vapo already died with a berry, which means that he will most certainly not... Actually, it's okay, it might not matter too much. It looked like Vapo was contesting also out of 1A berries, but then lost one, so he put out of it, which is fair. To the pleasure of him, Psyched did not even try it, he only got the winged berry. So, not a big deal for Vapo, just a slight little time loss. But What does kind of suck is that he lost that one berry, but again, that would probably also not be too important. The one berry objective I see on this board that is sort of, you know, overall spread over the course of the game berries would be 15 and 4, which I believe is actually the tiebreaker square. That's a 25 square. And that is it for berries, other than, of course, like the checkpoint berries that you normally see. So berries not really strong on this board. B-sides not amazing on this board, but definitely better. But again, kind of like we've seen a lot recently. It's just a decently progress heavy board, it seems like. Not a one-off stuff. I could see an argument though for Psyched maybe playing 2B. I doubt Vapo will do. Doesn't really seem like something he would do, but there is definitely some potential to play, you know, 20%, I guess. At least from here on out. 2B is on the board, and there is 3A, 3B sides, so it's not awful. And again, 2B, and also complete 3B sides, wow, so that's a double objective with the 3A, 3B. And of course, you would also get a lot of vinyls, so that could definitely pay off for Psyched if he intends to do that. Again, I doubt we would see from Vapo, but Psyched, of course, known for B-sides, he might do that. The thing he would give up for that, though, would be the 2 optional Theo cutscenes, because whoever gets to Awake first will probably end up getting that, as long as they remember that it's on the board. And Vapo goes out of his way for the Bino, and Psyched was not thinking about it for a sec, but they both get it, so nice. I think that's the one Bino where you don't want to retry, by the way, so Psyched did that slight time loss, not a big deal. And we actually see Vapo go down into the cassette room too. Wow, I guess 2 cassettes on the board, right? Oh no, 2 hearts is 4 cassettes. I hope that Vapo doesn't play this. Okay, he doesn't return to map. Okay. Oh, neither of them played. Okay, so it might not have mattered in the end anyway. I thought Psyched might play it. They both get the cassette though, which makes sense. With the IGT time save dash, I see I muscle memory. Although it doesn't actually lose time RTA either, so it's fine. Alright, intervention berries being on the board, we'll have to see if they actually go for it. Looks like Vapo does and Psyched doesn't. At least so far. That's an interesting strat from Vapo, by the way. Never seen that one. Hey, Marlon. Yeah, Vapo's going for intervention berries, which is kind of like not bad, but also not very good. Again, it doesn't really synergize with anything other than 15 and 4, which you're not gonna get for a hot minute, so he's gonna have a decent bit of progress here, which might turn out to be important later, we'll see. Again, there's nothing like too immediate that you would really want the progress for right now, other than, I guess 2 hearts is probably the most well, actually 2 hearts and the 2 Theo cutscenes is probably the most contested right now, but those might not matter in the end anyway. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Lev? You're the Caress on 28 again, dude. Game it fucking up. So Psyched will indeed finish intervention first, of course not getting the berries. Maybe we'll get a quote-unquote free objective for that. And let's see what Psyched does with this lead, because again, I think... Oh, actually 3 winged berries too, right. I almost forgot about that. Okay, let's see. So Psyched gets a Theo cutscene, and if he has... He definitely has the first winged berry in 1A. He could also get 3 winged berries right here. That would be strong. I don't know if he has the other one in Chasm though. Oh, he doesn't even go for the winged berry, never mind. So... never mind that. Kinda questionable, but I mean, I guess if he was missing... I don't know. Psyched kinda didn't really do anything with his progress. He's way ahead right now, but none of the 3 like freest objective on the board right now he really like did. He could have gone back to 1A to get a heart for 2 hearts, he could have gone back for 1A to get the 2 Theo cutscenes, or he could have gotten 3 winged berries, and he decided to do neither of them, which seems very weird, like... Especially because 3A is, like, he's, you know, he of course will now be far ahead into 3A, and he will be even further ahead into 3A if he actually, or if Vapo rather, decides to get any of those objectives I just lined out, but... I mean, it's not really, it doesn't really matter too much, like 3A is not that stacked. It's good, oh well, it's not good, it's okay, but, you know. And Vapo's not gonna get the Theo cutscene either, what the heck? This seems weird to me. Oh, and Psyched actually does get the 3 winged berries anyway, because... Okay. Well, I guess it didn't matter too much. Wait, he takes it off. Wait, why is he take it off? He only has 2 right now. Oh wait, Vapo does. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Okay, I thought it was the wrong colors. Might be. So Vapo didn't get him. Okay, cool. And yeah, that's a pretty free objective for Vapo. And now it's... Oh yeah, it looks like Vapo will probably get the hearts now too. It's not even colorblind, I just like mistook it because... It's like a blew my mind for some reason, I don't know. Didn't even like colorblind thing. I hope at this point... Okay, so we had a game yesterday where Vapo kind of did a lot of early game stuff that paid off for him. And then he, even though he was so far behind in progress, he still didn't decide to skip 3A. And I hope... Okay, he does this time. Thank fucking goodness. Okay, Vapo, let's go. No bias, but... I'm glad he doesn't do the same mistake again he did yesterday. Because that definitely single-handedly lost him the match, I would say. He played like a 5-minute chapter yesterday that didn't get anything. Like, literally didn't get anything in 3A. So we have some divergence, and again, kind of questionable to me is that the Theo cutscenes are still on the board. There is 2 Theo cutscenes, and it's not ticked off. And at this point, it looks like we'll go over to Psyched, because Psyched, of course, did get the 2A one. And I guess he didn't want to go back for the 1A one, even though it's pretty fast, and it tends to get the elevator shaft one, which is like fair, I guess. But I don't know, it seems kind of weird it's still on the board. They both have access to it right now. 2 hearts too somehow, like, I guess, like, what the heck? This seems really weird. So Psych gets 2 hearts with the 3A heart. That is so weird to me. I swear one of them would have gone back. Oh well. Again, so Psych will get 2 of these objectives, even though Vapo could have gotten them. And especially now that Vapo has skipped 3A, and he's probably taking a different route, I mean, you might as well. I feel like this is weird. I feel like Vapo could have definitely gone back for both of these when Psych is playing 3A. Or Psych could have just gone back for them too, honestly. Like, it seems very weird, but... Oh, well, actually, Psych didn't have to go back for them. Because he just got both these things. Oh, well, we'll probably get both these things. I assume we will get both Theo cutscenes right now here, too. Very weird. I feel like Vapo could have gone back for that. But, oh well. It is what it is. And Vapo going out of his way to get Shrine Berries. How come? Again, I don't think the berries are very strong on this board. I guess they are all berries in Shrine at least, so that's why he's going for these in particular, but... it seems like a bit of a waste of time to me, like... It's not that strong, you don't have to do this right now. Is 5A good? Don't they, like, want to get into 5A or 5B first? I guess maybe not. Do they? I guess not really. I guess, maybe... Okay, maybe Shrine Berries aren't that bad, I take it back. There's Mirror Temple B-side. But that's about it. And Scrabless Surge. Very weird. So 5A is not very good either, and neither is 4A. Psych missed the key, I hope he realizes. Gets the cassette, makes sense. Vapo in the meantime is just getting a Shrine Berries. Also makes sense, kind of. Again, this does seem sort of like a waste of time, but it probably isn't. I guess the question... Oh man, but maybe it's a waste of time. I don't know. Like, the way I feel about it is that... Like, Vapo should really be at least not far behind going to 5A. And it seems like he will be, though. And then we might have an issue, although... do we have... Dude, I don't know. The more I look at this, do we have an issue, though? Like, like late game doesn't look too good in this. Somehow, even though there's like no early game stuff either. Like, where the fuck is the... it's hard to see the value on this board, honestly. I guess the most you get out of, like... the most you get out of unlocking many chapters is the 4 cassettes, but... Honestly, like, that's about it. Summit doesn't look too good, there's 5 gems, but I think that's it. I guess 6A isn't bad, there's Rotten Hollows... there's Resolution, although you have to play for ages for that. What the fuck? This is all kind of like mediocre. Also, Psyched has not ticked off the Celeste Resort cassette so far. By the way, just want to point that out. I don't really know why he's hiding it, and all of a sudden, it probably just doesn't remember that it's on the board. mid game or mid game. Yeah, but mid game doesn't look good either. Like both 4A and 5A aren't good either. It's all just weird. I feel like they want to play I feel like whoever plays B-sides first might just like run away with this game. Because B-sides seem to have the most like synergy, more or less, somehow. Even though it really doesn't seem like that. Because if you look at it, B-sides aren't good either, honestly. Like, it's not like this is a board where you're like, oh my god, let's go B-sides, brother. Like, definitely not. Like, Mirror Temple B-side and 2B both being on the board is kind of good, because those are 2 quick B-sides you could play. But then, like, the only synergy you get is 3 B-sides and complete A B-sides. And the binos. I guess the bino is probably the biggest synergy here, but even then, that's like 4 objectives you get. At best, for what is kind of a decent time commitment. This all seems weird. Yeah, I guess you could have done that, but they didn't. Like, I was thinking that Psyched might do that and just play 2B at the very start. Hey, what's up, Ben? So Psyched still hasn't ticked off the cassette, by the way, which, again, I think at this point you just kind of forgotten. Oh, and Psyched would actually play 4A. Which makes sense, because I don't know if he's hiding it, or if he hasn't, like, gotten it completely, but Vapo has not ticked off Shrine Berries yet. So that might have baited Psyched into going 4A, although maybe not. I guess 4A you also want to play just for binos maybe even, but this is also weird. This is a very weird board. The thing is, B-sides look a lot less strong the second you consider that 1 bino and 5 is super doable with only 1 B-side, maybe. And 10 binos is super duper doable without any B-sides. Like, you just play 3A, 2A, and 7A. And you have a decent reason to play 7A, maybe, I guess. I mean, not a massive reason, but it's not awful, if you look at it. Like, you can just get the gems and get, like, 4 binos. Not even 6 binos in 7A. And then you have 3 and 4A, and 1 and 2A, and you get to 10, like 10 binos looks like a B-side objective at first, but the more you think about it, it really isn't. Yeah, exactly, Marlon. 7. I said 6 because, like, that's all you need. Presumably. Like, you get all 3 in Rich, you get the 1 and 2A that they both have. And now... Oh, wow. Wow, that was actually... Okay. That was actually a massive delay from Vapo. That might have actually brought him back into this game quite a bit. So Psyched was, I guess, aiming for the Shrine Berries, and the second he saw that Vapo is beating him to those, he just quit out and skipped the rest of the chapter. Which means now that all of a sudden Vapo is heading to 5A. Which is exactly what needs to happen, because now he's heading progress again. That might have been a hero play right there, dude. That might have been a hero play. Yeah, they protect their shrine. He delayed it so far. So Psyched went back and got the cassette, which makes sense. Takes off 4 cassette. And yup, now he's gonna get the start berries, which also makes sense. That is a super free objective. The fact that that was still on the board, holy shit. How was that still on the board? And that will put Psyched at 7. So now I'm already starting to wonder... Okay, so Psyched is gonna fall behind quite a bit in progress, but can he just win from B-sides? I don't think he can, right? If he plays B-sides, he plays 2B... He might not even get 5B, so let's rule of 5B. But if he gets 2B, 3 A B-sides, 3 B-sides, he's sitting at 10, and then 1 bino in 5 chapters and 10 binos. If he gets those two too, then he's sitting at 12. So if he just gets 1 more at that point, which you can probably do pick with 8 berries, maybe? I mean, that's a big if. Like, there's a lot that has to happen for that, but... Hey, what's up, Sushi? And Vapo unsurprisingly plays 5B, as he should. This is very good. Not only is this on the board, it's also, of course, at least not slower. Debatable if it's going to be faster RTA, but definitely not slower. And, of course, it will give you a first foot in the B-side objectives, which is very good, because, again, there's a decent bit of synergy there. What I didn't quite pay attention to is if Vapo did get the bino in the cassette room. I sure hope he did. Did somebody check it? Because that might end up being very important. No, don't put out. Yes, okay. That's big mess up though, sadly, and the match is close for Vapo, but still doable. He did? Okay, good. So Vapo is sitting at 1 Bino in 3 chapters. Dude, this is good for Vapo. He might just run away with both Bino objectives, at which point B-Sides is very weakened. So hear me out, right? I assume that Vapo has all Binos in 3A, or at least has access to all of them. Even if he doesn't, it's not a big deal, honestly. He certainly has 1 Bino in 4A. He has 1 in 2A. He's gonna get 1 here. He has 1 in 5A, so he just plays into 7A, gets 500 meter, gets 3 in there, and then he gets both 10 and 1 in 5, gets access into 7A, and potentially more progress into the gem objective. And then you can just go back and play everything else that's on the board. 2B maybe is an option. Yeah, this is doable. Psyched only now gets into 5A, where Vapo is already over a minute in. And Psyched, ooh, he doesn't even get it maybe. Psyched's going back. Is he gonna play Surge? Dude. Okay. This could be a big swing, because yes, Psyched will not get locked out of 5B here, and Psyched will get a quote-unquote free objective from this, playing Grabless Surge, but that's about it. Whereas Vapo gets way more ahead into all those B-side and Bino synergies that Psyched is now essentially conceding, which very much limits his win condition. Like, very much so. Because again, I was kind of pointing out, Psyched, of course, being probably way better in execution when it comes to B-sides than Vapo. So if he could just run away with all the B-side and Bino objectives on the board, he would already be sitting at 12. But now that he's not even contesting 5B, like, that is pretty much off the board. At least if Vapo places right after this. At which point, like, you really gotta wonder how Psyched is gonna win. Again, there is a decent bit of synergy there. And Vapo will probably get all of that, and if Vapo does get all of that, we're looking at an 8-8 match. All tied up, probably. So yeah, this is a read from Psyched. But honestly, it might be a bad read. Like, he's reading it, but it might not pay off for him. Like, I almost feel like, even though he got locked out of 5B, I feel like he might have still wanted to play 5B, honestly. Like, he gets 1 free objective from this, and that's it. That is true, Marlon. That is true, I guess, but... Actually, a decent bit better, because he has to play, like, none of Unraveling. That is true, Marlon. I didn't point that out super. Oh, that's a bad death from Vapo. I think it all comes down to what Vapo does after this, so this will be an important decision coming up from him. He could play 7A and run away with all the Bino stuff, I think, which is probably what he should do. But he could also just play 6A, although 6A doesn't look that good. I don't know, does it? Like, 6A, all the stuff is, like, very late, and well, not all the stuff, there's the Hollows route, but then the other thing is Resolution. Okay, well, we'll see what Vapo does now. And he plays 2B, okay. Ooh, I don't know, this is okay. It's certainly not bad. I wonder if this really is the best play, though. It's like, in the meantime, finishing up 5A. Looks like he does have grab his own. Didn't quite check it, but sure it's not grabbing right now, so... Yeah, this is definitely fine from Vapo. I wonder, though, like, where it will... Okay, I guess what... I guess this is good, probably. What I'm wondering is, like, how close he will get to 10 Binos, and also how close Psyched is to 10 Binos. Although Psyched probably isn't close to 10 Binos, because he skipped 4A. So I guess this might be fine for Vapo, yeah. Oh. Because Summit is definitely way more Bino dense. Like, you can get 10 in, like, 2 minutes. Not 10, 7, but you will get to 10 with the stuff that Vapo has. Did Vapo get the 5B Bino? Oh, fuck. Did somebody check? I actually did not check. Did somebody see? Nobody's typing. I'm very nervous right now because nobody's answering. The one going up to the mirror, yeah, okay. Yes, okay, thanks, Devins. That's the one. Whew. Okay. Yeah, that means that he will get 1 and 5 from... Also, I forgot to... It's just... Whatever. 1 up and 4 is still on the board, by the way. That's probably like the freest thing. Well, not free, but definitely the fastest thing left on the board. And I actually wonder what Psyched does after this. Because, like, Psyched will be sitting at 8 after this, but, like, how the fuck do you win, right? Like, there's only, like, long stuff left. Hey, what's up, pal? Yeah, he might be live. Like, I really don't know what I would be doing if I was Psyched. Like, he could be playing everything, honestly. Although 2B also seems like, if you're Psyched, you might be thinking that he's doing 2B too. And especially, like, maybe Vapo just takes it off right here. Does not look like Vapo does take it off right now. So he's delaying that take off. Wow. Dude, Vapo has nerves of steel this match. Holy shit. Dude, Vapo is fucking nerves, dude. He's insane. He hit the search berries earlier too. Psyched has 3 binos right now. Wow! Okay, that's actually a big deal, because if Psyched plays Summon, he could still run away with 10 binos then. And he plays 3B. Okay. Wow, this seems like the worst option you could have picked. Dude, Vapo might just do... This match was 7-3 at some point, which I guess is not a massive discrepancy, but still pretty big. But again, like, this is where I really feel like that, you know, on first sight, it does seem like good for Psyched that he read the fact that Vapo was going into 5B. So Psyched read that, went to 5A instead to get the grab the search objective and not get locked out of 5B. But again, like, even though that does seem good at first sight, I feel like it's not. Because now Psyched is gonna give up all the stuff that Vapo is gonna get now, probably. Because Vapo, holy shit! Wizard! Wizard! Bro. Yeah, I think so too, Bubs, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. If Psyched just did 5B, like, this could be a different match, because then he wouldn't, like, be, like, so helpless in all these B-side synergies. But now Vapo is certainly getting this, and yeah, Psyched just kind of seems like this is a bad call. If you see your opponent take off 5B and 2B, why are you going to 3B? And Vapo got 10, Vapo got 10 binds, not ever looking into Summit. Yeah, probably Marlon. Which is again why I kind of, I don't know, it just seems weird that he never played 5B. Yeah, I agree, Marlon. But if that's his route, right? If that's his route idea, if he wants 3B and 2B, then why do you not play 5B? Yeah, that's what I was thinking earlier, Jax. He might have not thought that Vapo skipped Resort, exactly. Which again is why the tick-off is... the fact that Vapo delayed his tick-off on Search Berries was so massive. I think that might have just swung the game. Because yeah, I think not only of course did it guarantee that Vapo was ahead into 5A, but it might have given Psyched way wrong information. Psyched might be thinking that Vapo never skipped 3A, and they both played 3A. And the only difference was that Psyched went for 15 Seeker buffs, whereas Vapo never did. And then Vapo, because he didn't go for the Seeker buffs, barely knocked him out of the Shrine Berries. Which isn't what happened at all, like not even close. But he could definitely be thinking that. Vapo asking what the resolution is. LMAO. Vapo literally asked what resolution is. Visa for Psyched. Did you demo dash? I kinda missed it. Nice. Yeah, like, now you got... What does Psyched do now? It's 9-9. This is tight. This is a tight game. Somehow, all of a sudden. And honestly, neither of them really has an advantage. The more I think about this. Because Vapo just tied the game up using all the B-set synergies he got. But now he doesn't have anything for synergies anymore. They pretty much have the same scenario for both of them. More or less, at least. Vapo has more 4A unlocked. Psyched has more 5A and 3A unlocked. And that's about it. I think Vapo has more berries, but not like so much that Psyched couldn't contest it. They're pretty much in an equal position, both 9 points, so now the calls really matter. And Psyched goes back for 4A 1-up, which is fine, I think. If he gets this, then this is... I said this earlier, I feel like this is like the easiest... Well, again, easiest is hard to say. Definitely the fastest objective left on the board, for sure. 4A 1-up, definitely the fastest. Everything else kinda sucks. So if he gets this, that will be pretty good. And Vapo in the meantime is going for Hollow Route, which actually I think this is fine from Vapo too. Because if he gets, like, this is also one of the easy objectives left on the board. And if you get this, you will definitely signal to your opponent that you have the Resolution tiebreaker if it comes down to that. So you don't even have to play Resolution. Hopefully. I definitely hope Vapo does do that. Like, don't play fucking Resolution. I feel like he might because he asked, like, what it is. I really hope he doesn't. That would be a throw. And it's looking fine for Psyched right now. Yup, nice. First try, good shit. I feel like 4A 1-up is one of those things that is like not that bad when you know what you're doing, but it can be very difficult when you have no idea. I'm just gonna make a call and say Psyched probably did have no idea until now, so for him to nail that first try is quite impressive. Good shit. And now we have a next decision for him. And he's just kind of thinking. Ooh. Well, the silver lining for Psyched in this one is that he also will get some progress towards the resolution thing eventually. But of course, he will definitely get locked off the Hollows Rod at this point. So then we're gonna be again like pretty much tied up. We're probably gonna see a reset. They're both gonna return to map after their respective objective. At least hopefully. Again, I'm not convinced that Vapo does, but I sure hope he does because otherwise he's throwing. But as soon as they as long as they both return to map after, you know, Vapo takes us off, then, yeah, we'll probably have a new decision. And Vapo delays it again! Dude, this is so... Dude. Yes. Vapo's playing this so hella nice right now. Vapo might just be running away with it. He's delaying it because he just saw Psyched tick off the 4A 1-up. He just saw Psyched tick off the 4A 1-up, so he has all the power to delay it. Hey, what's up, April? April? April. I don't know why I said that so weird. Of course, it was also kind of scary because he has to take it off like soonish. Still has some time, of course, but it's not a long objective, so I hope he doesn't get overconfident here. Yeah, I think so too, Martin. For sure. That's what I thought. And then what the fuck does Psyched do? Like, again, there's only shit left on the board, and if Psyched decides to go Summit, and Vapo like does this again, and he just gets first there, then delays the tick-off, and Psyched has no idea. Psyched has no idea that this is being delayed. Like, he might be thinking that he's perfectly, like, you know, at the same point that Vapo is. What he doesn't know is that Vapo already did this like a minute ago. And now you have to take it off slowly but surely, though, Vapo. Psyched's getting close, so... again, this might be overconfidence now all of a sudden. We'll see. He should take it off any second now. And he does. Okay. Wow. Dude, how... how does he do it? Why did he quit out of 500 meters though, right there? I have no idea what's going on there, but sure. Oh, dude, it's... Psyched just sitting there. I think he just saw it. And yeah, Psyched, I think Psyched was considering if he should still go and get the checkpoint, which he does, which I think is fair. This is probably the best case. This is probably the best thing that Psyched could do, I think. Because, like, the worst thing that happens here is he goes to Summit and gets locked out anyway. At which point, the fact that he quit out here in 6A earlier than he, you know, than he would have now, doesn't matter. Actually, never mind. Psyched just continues all the way through, maybe. Or maybe at least gets another checkpoint. Wow. I hope not. That means Psyched would have to play through all of Rock Bottom. And Rock Bottom is like 2 minutes. And you can't quit out in the middle. Like, that's a problem with 6A here, is you have to commit sooner or later. Like, Psyched has to either quit out before Rock Bottom, or once he is on Rock Bottom, it's gonna suck. Because then, like, he's so, like, unresponsive. Like, he can't, like, react to when, you know, when Vapo will take up his next objective, he can't really react. Because if he's gonna be in Rock Bottom, he can't quit out for, like, 2 minutes. So this will definitely be a commitment if he goes into this. Certainly unlocks it, and he actually plays into it. Wow. Which this might be... Oh, dude, this might be fine. I guess this is, like, same speed. And it certainly fucks up... Dude, how does Psyched have this brain power right now, actually? Psyched is actually being a genius right now, too. Because Psyched is reading that Vapo is going somewhere else. Like, Psyched just saw Hollows being ticked off in front of his fucking eyes, and he's like, okay, I'm making the read that Vapo is somewhere else. And is playing through this. Which he's right. Vapo is somewhere else, but how the fuck does he know? This is a nutty match, dude. This is a nutty match. Psyched making the read right now, too. And that means that they will probably finish up their respective objectives around the same time. In fact, like, Psyched might finish first. Psyched might actually finish first. Which would be very bad for Vapo. But, you know, assuming that they both finish at about the same time, then they're both going to be 11-11. Then again, we have the same situation again, where it's going to be reset. They both return to map, and they both have to look for what they do next. And they both probably have about the same progress into every objective. Again, so actually, I guess this probably favors Psyched at this point. Oh yeah, this board actually definitely favors Psyched at this point. Because Psyched definitely has progress into both Get Berries and Pico 8 that Vapo doesn't have, and he has the All Collect with some 5A, which he is closer to. Yeah, but Vapo's getting berries, I guess, but... Oh, dude. This is gonna be tough. And again, what's gonna be even more tough is the fact that Vapo might fall behind here. Actually, maybe not. Oh, actually, I guess the 5th gem is 2k, so I guess... After this checkpoint, Vapo's pretty much done. But then again, Psyched is also close to be done. This might be tight, dude. This might be tight. Like, they're probably gonna finish about equal, but I feel like Psyched might finish slightly earlier. If Vapo's also a Lord pick weight, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Yeah, Psyched is like 2 rooms away from resolution. Whereas Vapo still has to play a lot. Hey Bebo, what are the runner records? 2-2. This is the deciding match. This is a that ups the pressure even more. This is a deciding match. Whoever wins is into bracket, and whoever is out is out. Whoever loses out, rather, I should say. So Psyched into final room of Rock Bottom. Still has to play all of resolution, but that's not too long. As long as he knows what the fuck to do in Jumpless or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, Jumpless. But Vapo has to clear 2 more rooms and then get the 2k gem instantly, and then he quits out. So, about equal. Oh, dude. Okay, this might actually be a big deal, though, because whoever, like, takes off their thing first might have a disadvantage. Because if Psyched doesn't tick off his thing, then Vapo might go to resolution. That might call it. This might be, like, a fucking fad mind game. Did he just jump? I feel like he jumped, but he would have made it up anyway, but... And they both actually tick off their thing at about the same time, so yeah. Will you have the reset? It doesn't look like that with stream delay, but... It's about equal, probably. Wait, why is Vapo continuing this? Wait. 15 berries and 4 chapters, I guess? Why is Vapo continuing? Oh no. 15 and 4, how many does he have? Couldn't he have gone back to like an earlier checkpoint maybe? Because these are not very dense berries. These are like the opposite of dense berries. Okay, fine. So we have content on Psyched side, so I think I'm gonna switch over the audio, because this is... Oh, dude, this is a hell of a match. Again, reminded this is deciding. Whoever wins this is into bracket, and whoever loses is out. What the fuck? So now Vapo is gonna full-on commit to 15 berries for chapters. Ooh, no. Yeah, play 5A, exactly. Play 5A. Well, I mean, this might take a while for Psych, though. This is the most, this is... Again, this is kind of like Resolution, where, like, you kind of have to commit now. You're in it, and now you have to commit, because you can't quit out. And it takes forever, especially for Psych, it probably takes forever, because he has no idea what he's doing, most likely. But he is a gamer, so maybe it doesn't take that long. So Vapo definitely has some time, but he also has disadvantage when it comes to the 5A all collectibles. Oh! Here we go again. Well, this is very scary for Psyched right now, I would say. And Comet does the play? Comet, Vapo, sorry. Vapo does the play, he's going 5A. And this might just seal the deal, honestly. Doesn't it? Because Psyched going for his thing, but then, like, Vapo's getting both from... Like, Vapo's getting both objectives he wants from this. He's getting both the berries and the full all collectibles. Oh no. Oh no. I sense something coming. Oh no. Oh no! Psyched just said in bingo chat, fuck my muscle memory. Psyched just said fuck my muscle memory in bingo chat, so I knew it was coming. Just go out, Psyched! Oh my god! Why are you continuing? Get the fuck out of there! Get the fuck out! Bro, why? Yeah, if Psyched actually goes to 5A right now, he's fine. But he's not! And Vapo will run away from this. Not from this, with this. Bro, you just missed a berry site. Don't have to have anything in bingo chat yet, right? Dude, that's actually true. Like, this might actually give it away to Vapo too, because, like, what else could the muscle memory thing mean? Well, we'll be here for a while, that's for sure. And again, something that kind of... I don't actually know this. Did Psyched get the rescue berry? But Vapo's gonna have to play a lot of this, by the way. Where Psyched doesn't have to play like all of Unraveling, he only has to get the berry Unraveling if he doesn't already have it. Also just said Unraveling, like really weird twice because German, but... Yeah, Seeing how Psyched is playing this pick rate because he didn't do the trick that I tell everybody to do, this might very much just fucking end the game. Which is such a shame for it to go down to for it to come down to this, but man, what a match! What's the trick? Just go up the right side on that one screen, the one before old side. Just go up the fucking right side. It's so much like it's not even harder, and it's like way faster. Like literally anybody can do it. It's like a speed strat, but it's not even a speed strat. Like it's not even difficult. So you gotta respect the fucking. You gotta respect the confidence for Psyched to say though, okay, like I should win execution. I'm a better speedrunner than Vapo. Well, not a better speedrun, but like better at Celeste, I should say. Let's fucking play the one thing I have no idea how to do. Like, let's just play pick weight, the one thing I have absolutely no fucking clue what to do here. And especially do the most fucking committal and most difficult pick weight objective there is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He called GG, by the way. Yeah, he literally called GG. That's why I said, oh no. Like, that's why I said, because I saw it in bingo chat. He said GG. So I kinda saw it coming. Yeah, that's the thing, Jax, right? Like, he could probably still maybe win this. That's the worst part about it, but he doesn't know. He keeps playing pick weight. He has no idea. Well, okay, Psyched says, nah. Let's continue, but I'm losing this. So he knows. Well, at least we see some more content, but yes, at this point, I think it's fair to say that Vapo will win this. And, honestly, well deserved. Very unfortunate for it to end like this, because literally, like, game crashed. Bruh. His game crashed. This is so sad. Bruh. Bruh. This is so sad. This is such a sad ending to such a journey. A fucking journey of a match. Is he on the wrong file? Like... It didn't autosave. What the fuck? Bruh? But he has all checkpoints unlocked in 5A. Like, what is going on here? Esperialis? Very interesting. It should be a rematch due to Gamebook. I mean, is this still winnable maybe in some universe? Like, if this is close and Vapo kept playing while Psyched didn't for a while, then I would feel kind of shit, but... Why did Vapo not finish 5? Because he wants to get to the 15 berries first. Return to map? Okay, guess I'll start berries first. Is this, like, winnable? Did none of his collectibles save? I don't think he had any collectibles other than the cassette, and the cassette saved, so... He should be fine in that regard, but his game crashing and him sitting there probably cost him like half a minute. Which may be deciding, I don't know. I mean, I would probably make a ruling here. Because, like, I would probably say, like, for Vapo to fucking wait and pause for a bit, because, like, again, lost, like, at least half a minute to a minute. But then, it's, like, also already called GG, like... This is kinda... we're in a weird situation right here. Yes, I could have hella locked him out of a 5A, for sure. That's how bingo goes. Like, if Psyched just... At any of the points where Psyched fucking quit out of pick weight... At any of those points, Psyched would have just fucking said, okay, well, let's play 5A instead. Like, this would have been a game. Hey, Salter. Yeah, I don't think this one's a rematch, especially because it happened after Psyched literally called GG in bingo chat. He literally said GG. Well, again, not only is 5A seems more important, So that makes him misplay, but again, like, Psyched being this, like, what I don't understand why Psyched did is, like, he knows that he doesn't have, like, pick weight muscle memory. And I guess what he's thinking is he's also not great at berries, but certainly you're gonna be doing more fine at berries than at fucking pick weight. And especially, again, it's not one of those pick weight objectives where it's like, okay, like 5 berries or get to old side, where, you know, you can probably do fine as long as you know, aren't an idiot, I guess, and, like, have played it casually before. But it's actually the most, like, difficult and committal, like, yeah. Like, the biggest commitment when it comes to pick weight. Like, 15 berries is hard and easy to miss, and you kind of have to know what you're doing, otherwise you're gonna lose a lot of time. Because especially those berries late after the double gem, they're not easy. So for him to say, okay, let's do pick weight when he had 2 other objectives to shoot for, and it was 11-11, it just seems so weird. Maybe he miscounted too, like maybe there was something going on there too. Because it seems like such a weird play if it's 11-11. Like if Vapo has 12 points, sure, I can see it. If Vapo had 12 points, I could see it, but he didn't. It was 11-11. I mean, we'll see. It doesn't really... Okay, I guess we'll see if, like, it would have mattered. Because I want to say that Psyched lost about, like, 45 seconds to a minute to his game crashing and to him just sitting on the fucking file select screen with, like, you know, his file not being, like, correct. So if it's gonna be a lockout by less than a minute, then maybe we'll have to, like, say, like, you know, maybe a rematch, but I don't know. Like, he also, again, he already called GG, so... Like, that's some kind of off. But, like, this kind of looks... This looks like it could be close still. Right now. This looks like it could still be close somehow. Even though, like... Again, like... Sure. I guess we can do that. Okay, I told Vapo to wait. He said he will wait until 1:30 on his timer, which is slightly more than 30 seconds. Yeah, there's no timer, I forgot to start it. Maybe we should, like, have, like, some fucking picture recognition AI fucking check on my desktop and just see, like, when the fucking match started and then start live splits. But so the thing okay, I guess this could still be a match somehow, actually. Dude, did Vapo get the heart? I feel like Vapo might be in the, like, idea of, like, this is all berries. I don't think he got the heart, did he? He did? Oh, okay, never mind then. Might be. Okay, cool. Well, that's definitely slightly less close than I thought it would be, but it could still be close. The thing about Psyched for sure is that he always says he's not at berries. Like, he thinks he's not good at berries. And especially 5A berries are, like, one of those where, for a lot of them, you just kind of have to know where they are because they're not, like, too on the way. Especially in Search, like, it might be weird. Because I've definitely seen a lot of people enter fucking key rooms in Search because they had no idea. Did Psyched get the key? Does he have the hearts? Like, what is going on here? I saw when Odd removed it and didn't say anything. I did say, like, something. I was like, yeah, nobody saw that. It's definitely less awkward when there's just like it looks fine when there's just no timer on the screen. It looks way more awkward when it says 000 at the bottom. So if I forget to start, I just fucking end it now. Or I just, you know, like if it's early on, I edit the splits to start at like 3 minutes in. It's kind of annoying. It's like the one thing that isn't automated right now. Like everything else is automated at this point. That's the one thing that isn't. So that's why I forget sometimes. No, he had 5A progress, Marlon. That's the weirdest part. I don't think he realizes. He had he had the checkpoints unlocked after the crash. This is not a game bug thing. This is him being like not aware. Like after this unraveling berry, he should quit out. But I don't know if he realizes if he should quit out. But after this unraveling berry, he should. He doesn't even get it, psyched! Does he already have it, maybe? If so, then why are you fucking playing it? Yeah, he knows he, like, I don't know. Yeah, Psyched would have definitely won this if he just played, like, he could have literally played pick weight and after, like, his first or second or even third fucking thing, if he literally, like, returned to map, instantly played 5A and actually played this smart, then he could have probably still won. Like, even after the game crash, actually, he could have probably still won. And that's the final berry for Vapo, GG. $31 has the hottest set, yep. Well deserved for Vapo, that's for sure. Vapo was seeded as a 6th seed. This tournament, by the way. Which, honestly, I felt like he was on a seed even then, but still, like, he had played this tournament hella nice so far, so... Happy for him that he continues. Of course, kind of sucks for Psyched, especially with that game crash at the end, but... Honestly, it definitely wasn't a game crash, like, with the... What lost the match was definitely the fact that he fucking played pick weight 10,000 times. Pick weight was beautiful, yeah, for sure. No, the harm in bracket, dude, you're playing hella nice. Give yourself some credit. Do we want an interview or nah? Do we both have mics and one interview, or...? Can't mic, okay, well then we'll probably just leave it. That was such a sad ending. That match was hella amazing, by the way. Like, it was super close until it's like decided to play pick weight and then retried like 3 times. Up until that point, it was like mega close. Oh well. Of course, GG to both players, and thank you very much for both of them for playing. They're both in chat, so just click on their names, but I'll also put their links in chat and go follow them. Yeah, of course, congratulations for Vapo for advancing as a 3rd seed. Congrats. Sadly, Psyched out of the tournament for this. Hope you still, I mean, you're listening, hope you still enjoyed it. Thanks for joining, thanks for playing and everything. We actually have another match after this. Yeah, shout out to me for the commentary, even though you're literally on my channel. We have another match after this, so go nowhere. Yeah, nice, Psyched. prove that you that muscle memory is the strongest force in the universe. Yep, agreed. That's my fucking catchphrase right there. I agree with you. So we have Vapo versus Problem Stroll. Not Vapo. Why did I say Vapo? Evans 5 versus Problem Stroll. which is a recorded match. Oh yeah, by the way, to both of you guys, can you leave the bingo sync room? Because I'm gonna use it for this one too.